The autumn wind is a pirate, blustering in from sea. With a rollicking song he sweeps along, swaggering boisterously. His face is weather-beaten. He wears a hooded sash, with a silver hat about his head, and a bristling black mustache. He growls as he storms the country, a villain big and bold. And the trees all shake and quiver and quake as he robs them of their gold. The autumn wind is a raider, pillaging just for fun. He'll knock you round and upside down and laugh when he's conquered and won.
If you like what I do and want to see more, please click on the link in the description to support the growth of this channel. I just started using Patreon, so I made a mistake last week. I didn't mean to have the tiers up there the way they were, so they've been removed and you can now chip in as you wish. The Raiders have had a really good first couple of days of free agency. Linebacker was one of the team's biggest needs coming in, but it just became a position of strength based on the 2 linebackers they'll be signing. Monday they agreed to terms with Kwiatkoski. Kwiatkoski was a backup that had to start 8 games in 2019 due to injury, and he balled out. Then on Tuesday came the big one. Pro Bowl linebacker Cory Littleton agreed to terms. There were other good agreements made, like quarterback Marcus Mariota, but that's another video for another time. The last time the Raiders had great linebackers was when, and the last time they won was when. So today is about the linebackers, the team's most upgraded position so far this offseason. Raider Nation thought they had something in middle linebacker Vontaze Burfict back in 2019. He can go sideline to sideline in the running game. He can thump and shed in the running game. He can rush the passer. And he can cover. Plus he knows defensive coordinator Paul Gunther's system. But with this hit in week 4, he would get himself suspended for the rest of the season. And Tahir Whitehead had to take his place. Whitehead was getting charbroiled when he played alongside Burfict. He simply doesn't have the speed to keep up with tight ends or running backs. So if he doesn't get his hands on you at the line of scrimmage, he has no chance. And he likes to bite on play fakes, so when he took over at the mic for Burfict, opposing teams gave him that work. Whitehead didn't have any interceptions and only had 1 pass defense last season. In 2019, Whitehead got picked on like a bad corner on a great receiver. He gave up an 81% catch percentage, 13.1 yards per catch, 7 touchdowns, and a passer rating of 150.5. Yeah. And when it was time for the Houston Texans to win the game, they went right at it. But with the 108 tackles, he was great against the run, right? Wrong. The average depth of his tackles was 6.6 yards down the field. He's going to get cut down here, get up, and make the tackle. It's a gain of 14, but he made the tackle, right? Here he takes the wrong angle and it costs the Raiders 12 yards. Here, he's going to get caught in the jump, and Melvin Gordon is going to gash the Raiders for 23 yards. And that's a tackle on the stat sheet too. Watch the lack of discipline as he over-pursues here. Plays like this is why the Raiders cut him. The other linebackers were no better, so they're overhauling the position starting with Kwiatkoski. Before I do anything, let me show you the physicality he plays with. Oh, Okay, now we start with the bad. He has only one career interception, and this is part of the reason why. In the beginning, you could see he needed more route recognition. But that comes with experience. He also needed a little more help at the catch point. But that would come. And though he's good against the run, there were times he would let the play come to him. He needs to diagnose the play and fire downhill. And when he didn't read the blocking scheme correctly, it cost his team big. But he figured it out quickly, and when he did, he came downhill hard. Got his team 2 points for that one. See it and hit it. Watch him read that down block and go. In just 8 starts, he had 76 tackles, and 8 of them for a loss. He usually finds the smoothest path to the ball carrier. But he can also take on offensive linemen and shed. Oh, then he makes the tackle. At 6'3", 245, he's as stout as they come inside. And once he sheds his blocks, he can go sideline to sideline. And if the quarterback tries him, he's ready. Mahomes thought he was going somewhere there. Kwiatkoski is a good blitzer, so he fits in Gunther's system. The running back doesn't stand a chance here. His teammate's going to get to the quarterback first, but he's going to bully another running back here. And here he comes up the B-gap for a good old sack fumble. And what do you do when you can't get there? Knock it down. Here he gets an opportunity to rob the quarterback, and he does. He caught it. He must have been working on his hands. Here he's going to play the robber and get his hand on it. He's going to make a nice play out of the zone here. Kwiatkoski does a good job of fighting through blocks on screens. And in man coverage, he's usually near his man, so if he does catch the ball, he's tackled right away. You guys remember Jamiz Alawale. That's a fast fullback, but he's right with them. He has good discipline, so he doesn't overly bite on play fakes. Here he's going to cover his man and force the quarterback to run. Then he's going to close in on the quarterback and still force an incompletion. Nothing doing here. Now that's good coverage right there. Now we're on to Littleton, who's a little more stout against the run than you think. He's also a really good blitzer. Watch him on this delay here. And if you come at him with a running quarterback, he's going to tackle him. And of course, he can cover with the best of them. This fullback is easy work. He can also handle all-purpose running backs. And he is battled with George Kittle, the best tight end in the game today. He can also handle receivers. They're coming from the right. Michael Thomas can attest to that. Okay, I'm not going to break his game down too much. See signed Cory Littleton for that. I'm just going to show you the turnover machine that he is. Oh, ball out. He forces fumbles, and he gladly picks up fumbles that were already forced. Now this is just a straight up hustle play, and he gets rewarded for his hustle with the football. Here he's going to force an interception with a quarterback hit. Here he's going to bat one in the air and set up an interception. And here he's going to intercept one himself. Watch him read the screen and pick Matt Ryan's pocket. Here he's going to get another one, and he seems to know what to do with it. He could turn defense into offense rather quickly. Here he's going to cover his man, then he has awareness to realize that this is a fumble, and he takes it to the house. The Raider D needs more turnovers, period, but they could really use some defensive touchdowns. And that's what Littleton brings to the table. Kwiatkoski is a big hitter, a tone setter, and he's a rough and rugged run defender. so the Raiders could very well improve on their number 9 ranked run defense from last year. He'll definitely improve the pass defense as he can get after the quarterback, and he's solid in coverage. And Littleton is a do-it-all playmaker that specializes in getting the ball back. But in pass coverage, he is special. He's a shutdown linebacker. We'll see who the third linebacker is, but the Raiders have already turned the position into a strength and improved against the pass. Thank you for watching. See you next time.